Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Sparky's 506 Adventures, where again, I warned you guys, this isn't just a cabin channel, we're on a mission. It is the Labor Day long weekend, and Cynthia and I have the Honda Civic. You can probably see the back seat here, just full of stuff. And we are heading camping with the little miniature tent trailer again. So we are leaving the house. It is going to be about an hour drive to where we're going. It's called Lake George, New Brunswick. It's Harvey, New Brunswick, the little town it's in, and just the cutest little campground. I stayed here a couple years ago myself, motorcycle camping when I had my Venture bike, and I just tented and all that night. But we're going to get back with the little mini camper and all that. We're going to have a friggin' time here, so we will keep you guys posted. And I guess I shouldn't be driving and holding the selfie stick talking to a GoPro, but I am. But anyways, we will talk to you guys as soon as we get to the campground, so talk to you soon. We made her. Cindy, the Honda, uneventfully made it in here. This is a freaking beautiful campground. It really is. We get a really nice site here. You guys will see. I checked it out here a couple years ago. It's a nice big site with the fire pit over there and all out here. Look at some of these other sites. Like, we could go anywhere we want. There's not a person here. This is the long weekend of July. And look at it all. There's sites everywhere out here too. Actually, right in there would be nice, right in those pine trees, but I'm kind of a guy that likes to kind of stay off on the edge and stay out of trouble, stay in the private. So, but any of these along this edge would be nice camping sites, but this one here, it's even nicer, so I think we're going to set up here. Looks pretty good to me. Alrighty guys, time for us to try to pop this thing up.
Oh, shit.
What the hell happened there?
Oh.
Oh, and that, pick the front up and sit it over. Beating around that rope broke that hinge.
That's close. That's close.
Holy crap, man.
Holy crap.
The road we drove on, part of it was a dirt road. We were bouncing the back bed, and it tore all the rivets out of the hinge on the one side here.
Oh my
So
god.
it's not a good way to start a weekend at all.
Uh-huh. How have we mounted it? Do I just stand back here and hold it while you take stuff out?
No, I whipped it right off. Right off. Oh, we can't. The hinges are on it.
No, they're not. They're completely
No,
off.
the chains are on it.
Oh, the chains.
Wow.
Well, you can set it.
Set it on and just sit on the edge and tip it and hold it. I'm gonna have to re-rivet that whole piano hinge when we get home. I'm not gonna let go of this. You have to unload it. Sorry, but
That's okay.
man, that's not good. Sit this on the car. Yeah, there's a piano hinge, that whole edge that folds up and down, and it pops every rivet out of it and bouncing up and down, so we can still set her up. Thank God. Sit right on the four corner the way it's supposed to. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, undo the top. Pins back in there. Yeah. Not the way you want to start a weekend, but anyway. Huh?
Good deal.
Get it? Yep. Alrighty. Before we put this up, we got to put the outriggers down. So, alrighty. Alright, I got this thing sitting on its jacks and all that, pop down. Easy procedure. We're going to put the top up. There we go. Pretty cool little camper, I gotta say. And then we have to put the pieces on the side here. So now what we need to do, we didn't do last time, is we're going to put the bedroll and everything in it now before we even snap down the sides here. And last time we camped on this thing, we only had this, which is a 3-inch memory foam. We found it was a little bit hard to lay on. You lay on your side and that your hip would hit the friggin' plywood. So we bought another additional topper to go on this topper, so it should be fairly comfortable.
Should we put this underneath? Where it's not unrolled?
Maybe. These just fit in the back of this thing. Anybody that hasn't seen the videos before, these will just fit. This thing basically holds a double bed, is what it holds in the back. So it's definitely a cozy little camper. So yeah, we'll put this over that maybe.
Yeah.
I think that will help. I don't want to get this dirty on the ground, but I can help it.
I'm just trying not to rip it.
Why? Oh, rip the foam, yeah. This is just a cheap Walmart one. So hard to say if this is going to help or not. Hopefully it'll be enough that we're not kind of laying on the hard plywood. 3-inch isn't quite enough.
This one's not quite what we thought.
No, that's hardly anything, eh? Here, stretch it out. Oh yeah, it is. It'll be more than what you think. Stretch it out. That might be enough right there. That extra little bit.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I got a bruise the last one.
Yeah. I bet you anything that'll be enough.
Oh,
Make a difference. Okay.
I'm hoping.
Layer number 1. I don't know which side we should put down. The smooth side?
We can try the smooth side if you want.
Oh, here, grab the edge of this. There we go. There we go. That shouldn't be too bad. That little extra padding hopefully will be enough that we won't be hard in the hips.
I'm hoping.
Did you happen to get that bag out of there with the 4 nuts and wing nuts?
Right there.
Thank God, okay. So now I got to put my shelves. These are my auxiliary shelves I built for this thing. Anybody that saw them, they sit there and I need a leg hunt, please. My wonderful assistant Cindy. These go on here. They give you just big time additional area. And I've got them made that I put bolts and wing nuts to hold them on. Speaking of wing nuts, hope you're enjoying hanging out with Sparky and Cindy today. Alrighty, get this other shelf bolted on here. But they're Sparky shelves. Actually, what I got to do too is we got to pull that canvas down in between here first. So I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'll be back in a minute once I hook these up. Well, here we go. Camper's all set up. Don't know if we're going to use the awning like we had last time with all the lights hanging on it. There's no sign of rain or anything at all in the weather. And we're shaded pretty good, so we may put the awning up later. We're not sure. Got my little tables added to the front that I made there before. Like, anybody's seen them or not before, just a couple pieces of plywood with a leg under there. So, but there is the cozy little freaking camper. It doesn't get any better than that. So, shame that those rivets all get torn out of it on the way up, but nothing the rivet gun won't fix. So, have to figure something different when we take it home. We have to strap that top down somehow so she doesn't want to come off of there. So, but anyways, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit once we get comfortable here. Well, here we are. It is supper time. We just went over and paid for our wood. They're going to bring us over some firewood. It's pretty cool the way they do it. It's like a little rack, and they measure it out so you get whatever this little rack holds, and they put it in a wheelbarrow and they bring it over. And it's a pretty fair amount of wood you get for whatever it is, $6 or $7. It's we're throwing a couple greasy burgers on for dinner here tonight. We're not getting real fancy as far as meals go, but this place is a wonderful, quiet, hardly anybody here, and it's hard to believe. Again, this is a Labor Day long weekend right now, the start of it on Friday, and there's 8 or 10 tenting sites right here. There's nobody in any of them. We're the only people here tenting, trailering, whatever you want to call this. Lots of seasonals here, and even their seasonal rates are probably one of the best in the province. So again, it's Lake George Family Campground, they call it, which is in Harvey, New Brunswick. So beautiful place here. Cindy's just kind of hanging out, so we're having fun. We get the lights all set up here. We're good to go for the evening. It's going to be pretty cozy. And she might get rowdy later, I don't know. Might have to keep her under control. This is a pretty sketchy picnic table, I'm going to tell you guys. Well, there you go. We are sitting down eating our dinner here on a sketchy, wobbly picnic table.
Very wobbly.
We are going to have our dinner, and then we will talk to you guys in a little bit. Our burgers and a little bit of pasta salad on the side. Cindy and I going for a stroll over to the beach. Check out the evening. See what's going on here. Kick back there and have a refreshment or two. Hope you guys are having a good evening where you're at, whatever you're doing. Okay, this is funny. There's a poor dragonfly in the water here, and Cindy's going to try to save this guy.
It's thigh level. I can't go.
Thigh level?
Yeah.
It's not that deep, is it?
Yeah.
Can't pull your pants up higher?
No.
Imagine.
Maybe.
She's going to let that poor dragonfly drown.
Oh.
Would you like a hand with that?
No.
Oh man, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up. She's not even close to this poor thing. Unbelievable. We'll be back. Well, go figure. Check this guy out. Cindy went out there and tree branch. Saved the poor little guy. We're going to let him sit here and dry out for a bit. I think he had a bad little shot in the water there. But anyway, I think he's going to be alright. Sit him right there to dry out. How cool is that? Saved a dragonfly today. Live simply, remain grateful. That's what it's all about, boys and girls. I'll tell you what a friggin' place this is. Check this out. Check out where we're sitting there watching the sun go down. Look out here. That's what we're looking at right here. You guys can't see, it's too far, but on the other side of the lake there is all cottages or houses all along the water. This is called Lake George. Lake George. Beautiful spot. Dragonfly's coming around too. I think he's going to live. We have a duck swimming by here now. There's all kinds of them here, and there's signs there. Don't feed the ducks or the geese. You got to be careful where you stand because there's duck poop on the beach here. This guy's pretty cool though. Coming right in.
Come right to us.
Yeah. People feed them, you know they do.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. How tame this guy is. A mallard. He's only he's about 10 feet from us.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. He's gonna sit here and beg for some food probably. We didn't bring any. Sorry, buddy.
He's taking a bath.
Yeah, pretty neat, eh? Pretty neat. It's so calm here right now. There's not a breath of wind. It's still 20 or 21 degrees, and it is absolutely beautiful. Kicking back with chicken nugget, enjoying the day. Okay, you're not going to believe this. Check this out. This guy's right in front of me. He's literally 4 feet from me right now. Look at this. Here comes all his cohorts. Look at these all coming in. This is all ducks, and they're all swimming in. Probably hoping we're going to feed them all. We're not going to feed them anything.
No.
But how cool are these ducks?
They're so pretty.
So friggin' cool. All mallards. Beautiful. What a friggin' place. What do you think there, chicken nugget?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful creatures. Pretty cool to see.
Especially this close.
Beautiful creatures. Check them out. 6 ducks right there, just getting a little far away I guess now, but they're only really 20 feet from us, 30 feet from us still. So an update on that dragonfly. I guess we weren't such a hero today, but we're just going to say he's sleeping. Check this out. Poor little guy's sleeping. That's what I told Cindy anyway. She's a little upset if she thought he didn't kind of make it, so she did her best, valiant effort in there, try to save this little guy, but maybe that's why he was in the water in the first place. Maybe it was his day. Maybe it was his time. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know. This is so friggin' beautiful here tonight. It's just calm. It's quiet. This is one of the nicest little campgrounds. We walked all around the whole place, checked the whole campground, and it's unbelievable that there's 30% of the people maybe here, and this is the last long weekend. They close after this weekend. So we're in 2 more weeks, I think.
Yeah. The end of the month.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. September 21st is when they close. So anyway, she's getting rowdy already. Can't you tell? Check her out. We'll be back. Well, we made her back to the campsite here. We are going to get a fire going. As you can see, we already got it lit. It lit up pretty good. We got a load of wood here they brought over the wheelbarrow. And we're just going to have a fire and kick back for a while. Have a couple of refreshments. And enjoy a nice evening and a long weekend on a Friday night at Lake George Campground. Beautiful, beautiful place. And if anybody would like to have a moment in silence for the poor dragonfly that lost his life today.
Oh, no.
Moment of silence. 1 minute of silence for the poor little guy.
I tried.
She tried. And it was kind of sad. Any words of wisdom, Cindy?
No.
No? Okay, we're going to get the fire going. I'll be back in a bit here, guys. I don't know, but it's going to be getting dark here soon, guys, and I don't have a light set up, so I have no way to really record after dark with this GoPro. So we're just going to kick back here, enjoy it for a little while, and I will probably talk to you guys, I guess, in the morning, maybe making breakfast or having a breakfast coffee, maybe. Because we always have a coffee in the morning. We're going to kick back, have a couple more refreshments, and enjoy our evening here. Sparky out. Cindy out. That was an ordeal. Not going to say either one of us slept the greatest, but hanging with E.T. here this morning.
Morning.
We're getting breakfast on the go. Going to basically do up an omelet here. Kind of like last time anybody saw the video when we went to Kushabaquack. So we've got mushrooms, onions, green peppers. You can see right here. And then there's actual breakfast sausages. So what I'll do once everything's all cooked up here, chop the sausages all up, do up an egg and slurry or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. What do you call egg and milk? Kind of like a scrambled egg thing. And throw it on here and make a great big omelet. So good way to start our day in the woods. It's going to be a beautiful day. A little chilly last night, but it wasn't cold. Went to sleep around, I don't know, 10 o'clock or sort of. Kind of went to sleep and then woke up again an hour or two into it. Neither one of us slept that great. We kind of tossed and turned quite a bit through the night. But we survived it anyway. And then started falling asleep a little bit this morning once the sun started coming up. So always the way. But we're going to enjoy a nice day in the beach and all that today too. Might even get down and get in the water later and see what's going on. But we're going to cook breakfast here for a little bit. I'll talk to you guys a little bit. That's all right. Hope you like pepper. Oh, man. Whew. Pepper went a little heavy. Hope you like peppers, Cindy. Just a bit of salt. Those got pretty big friggin' openings on them. She's going to be a pepper omelet. Looks tasty. Wow, that's gonna be lovely. Man, it smells like pepper.
Pepper. I think we're just gonna shred it up.
No, we're gonna lay them on there.
Do you want more of them?
Well, I was gonna put 4, but I guess 3 will do.
I got.
Give me another one if you got one there.
Oh,
I'll guess.
I got
Please.
one.
My wonderful assistant Cindy.
You said 3 or 4, so
I said 4.
I'm cheese Nazi.
The fun part is going to be flipping this mess without making a mess. So, wish me luck on this one.
You did okay last time.
I did okay last time, but let's see how we do here.
Okay, something else to hold it with?
Nope. Oh yeah, there you go. Not much of a job flipping it, Cindy.
It will still eat the
It's still going to be tasty.
Yeah.
There you go.
It will be fine.
That's what you call campground omelet. Should be tasty anyway. Well, there you go, everybody. This is breakfast. It looks pretty freaking good, I think. You know, nothing like a camp omelet there. And we're going to sit and enjoy this. We're going to head over to the beach in a bit, but I guess we'll talk to you guys after we're done eating our brekkie. Well, breakfast was awesome. It's getting nicer out. Poor little Cindy's kind of exhausted here. She had a rough night. She didn't sleep real well. I'm going to get out my hammock. She's never laid in one of these before, and this is a parachute style hammock. If anybody knows what hammocks are, you have the spreader bar type, and then you have the parachute one. This parachute one, it actually has a fly net and everything right on it. I've never actually slept in this. I bought it a couple years ago to use. I laid in it one day a couple times, and that's about all I've ever done. So we're going to strap this bad boy up here in the trees. And we're going to try it. She's going to have fun with this one. This could be entertaining. On the biggest one here, I guess. Nice maple trees. It's going to be an awesome day too. Head her to the beach later. It's already starting to warm up, so there you go. There's your straps. And then the hammock. My lovely assistant come over and help me here. This is neat too because the bag it goes in stays on it, right? So you grab that carabiner. There's the other one here, right here. These hang. You don't want it too high. So you get all the different slots you can lock into, right? Thank you. Oh, over that one. Yeah, you can get into that, no problem.
Oh,
This unzips somewhere here, right there on that side. Just on that side, okay. See the zipper? That's here.
the end of
Here.
this.
There's also, we're going to put a string on it because there's a line here that holds this up if you want, so it's not your face. So we'll put that string on too. Tie this guy up. Might want to put it a little higher in the tree, I don't know.
If you're getting later.
Let's go to that end, it should, eh? There's lots of length there to go to that tree over there.
Yeah.
Not really. Be enough though. This thing will hold 600 pounds. Put your ass right in. Drop right in. And turn sideways. Turn sideways. How's that? Not bad?
Oh, shoot.
Careful. Yeah, you want those off your feet. And to lay comfortably, you want your head over this way a bit, and you want your feet over that way. Don't put your feet, go lay a bit sideways. And you can almost lay flat in it, right?
Oh, you can.
I'll put the other string up. Cindy's in the hammock.
I'm in my hand.
And you got the fly thing here, you can zip up. Keep your flies out. If you want. I'll put your other string up. Look at that, snug as a bug in a rug. Let's go check her out, see how she's liking it in there. Are you comfy?
I am.
With a smile.
It's cold though.
Cold?
Cold, yeah. Hi.
It's cold. Okay, she finds it cold. Can't say she's not weird. Warming right up out here. It's about 20, 22 degrees already. But anyway, Cindy's cold. We'll be back in a bit. Unbelievable. What a beautiful friggin' day. We've already had our breakfast. Like, look at this place. There's nobody here. The funny part, Cindy has never laid in a parachute hammock before. They set that thing up, put her in it. She'd been in her a good 2 hours already. She didn't move. She pretty much died. Looks pretty cozy over there, don't you think? What a day. Having a coffee. Go figure. I'll go over this way and just see. There's 6, 12, I don't know, 15 or 18 campsites here, just in this spot. You have a really nice, it's like a gathering thing there for picnics. There's water right there, so we don't have to go far. A couple garbage cans. Another structure like that over here for the same thing. And then the beach over here, it's basically a public beach where people come in and pay to use it, $8 or $10 for the day. There's a raft out there and all that in the water. We were down there hanging out with the friggin' ducks last night. It was kind of cool. I stayed here 2 years ago with my Big Blue, I called it, my adventure bike, my big Yamaha Super Tenere I had. I came here 2 years ago exactly. Well, not exactly. I guess it would have been back in March, or not March, May. Came here about 2 years ago in May, and I actually used this site right here, Site 37. It's kind of cool. Might even dig, see if I can find a picture. That was 2 years ago, exactly. And when I stayed here then, it was like a Wednesday or whatever. It was midweek. I didn't expect to see too many people here because it was midweek, and there was like one other tent. Fella here at his kids and a couple teenage sons and a couple of their buddies. I would say 3 or 4 kids. They were playing around, and that's all it was here then. But you look again this weekend. This is the last weekend. Excuse me, the last long weekend. It's Labor Day weekend here in Canada. Even across the road, there's a bunch of seasonal trailers, and we walked over there last night. There was only 30% of the people maybe in their trailers. Looking at the beach today, we're going over there in a bit. That's the public parking right there. There's 2 cars. So stellar day to be on the beach. It's probably up to 23, 24 degrees already. I gotta get changed. I still got the same friggin' shirt on from yesterday. And I got friggin' fleece jammy pants, so I'm not freezing by any means. I think soon I'm gonna go put on my shorts. She's got to eventually wake up, I'm hoping. I don't want to bother her. She is tired. It was funny, eh? Neither one of us slept real good last night. Both used to, you're used to sleeping on a pretty cushy freaking bed. The camping thing is different. It really is. And normally I find, and this is if I go solo, if I go with, if we go together, the first night, you stay awake half the night. The second night, you're so tired from the first that you actually pass out and have a pretty good sleep. But like even last night here, the two of us, it was kind of funny because I passed right out. I know I did within a few minutes of laying down. We were only up till 10 o'clock, 10:30, had a couple of refreshments, but nothing silly at all. Laid down, I passed straight out. Woke up probably a half hour later, just freaking sweating. I thought, oh my God, it's too warm in here. It's going to be way too warm. So we had a pretty heavy sleeping bag over top us and a sleeping bag under us. They're like fall and spring bags. It's supposed to be good for -5, but the ratings on them are terrible. It was down to, I think, 8 degrees last night. Whatever that is, 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 46, 48, something like that. And that's what we were down to last night for a temperature. So it actually didn't get terribly cold, but it was cooling off a little bit. But how cool is this little structure they have? And these are fairly new by the look of them. This is all, I think they've only been here maybe a year. I can't remember, but I don't think these were here when I was here 2 years ago. And again, here's your water tap right here. So, and good water pressure here too. But blowing my mind that it is the Labor Day weekend. These guys closing the weekend of the 23rd, I think, this year, September. That's their last weekend. So there's only, 3 more weekends after this? 2 more, I think. And that's it for this year, and yet there's hardly anybody here. It's Saturday now. Maybe a few more people roll in through the day here. Yesterday was Friday, and a lot of people do have to work and all that. So, but anyway, I'm done rambling. My little coffee walk here for now. And there's still no movement at all of that hammock, so I'm not going to bother her for a while. I think she's enjoying it. She's never been in one of them, she said. She was all afraid she was going to fall out, and good luck getting her out of it. So, pretty cool. Parachute hammock. Talk to you in a bit. Check this out.
It's cold. It's comfortable, but it's cold.
Cold.
Oh, well, you feel the breeze right on your back, right?
It's like 25 degrees.
I know, but it's not 25 degrees under the hammock.
It's the same temperature the hammock is outside.
It's not cold up here, but under the hammock.
It's still 25.
It's breezy.
Breezy.
It's cold.
Oh my God. You guys see what I got to put up with here? 2 hours gone. She wakes up. Yeah, she wakes up and complains she's cold. It's like 1:30, man. She's obviously freezing, right? What a girl. What a girl. What a day. Well, we made her, guys. Unbelievable. We're the first purple. We're the first people here at the beach. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon. You look around here, there's nobody. There's people behind us just showing up. The boat out there towing a tube around. And just a wonderful day to be alive here. But there's nobody here yet. We're the first ones to show up, so hanging with Chicken Nugget. Well, neither one of us decided to go in the water at the beach. A few people showed up actually after we hung out there for a bit, and then they took the friggin' float or the raft away. We were only there a few minutes. I had planned on it, later on maybe going out in the little floating raft they had. A couple guys showed up, guy with hip waders on. They started walking on the beach. So, what are you doing? Oh, gonna pull the float in for the year. So So much for that. So much for my idea, going out and floating around on the float. Just kind of hanging out with Chicken Nugget here. Had a couple toddies, enjoying our afternoon. Been a good day. She's getting kind of in a silly mood, so could be a pretty rowdy evening.
I'm always silly.
You're always silly. Never rowdy though. All she ever does is smile, never stops. Well, enjoying our second evening here. We're going to heat up some chili in a little bit, probably for supper. And again, there's still nobody basically showed up in this campground. This place is, we kind of got the run of the place that we want here. Pretty nuts to think that on the last long weekend, there'd be hardly anybody here in beautiful weather. It's supposed to be nice right through the week, I believe. But anyway, we're just going to kick back for a while here and relax and enjoy another fire. It's only supper time. It's only 5 o'clock. We got a pile of wood left from yesterday. We kind of went around, scrounged a bit from a couple other sites that people left, but it's not the driest wood that we got this time. So a little harder to burn, but we're doing way better today. So we will check back in a little while. That's all right.
What, that is from burning the sticks out? The other side. You just from pop on one side, pop on the other.
I don't know. Well, we're going to kick back and have our dinner now. Before Cindy gets too rowdy. Basically homemade chili that she made. A couple weeks ago, had a big bag of frozen chili, so I got to tell you, this stuff is pretty friggin' tasty. A good chili maker. With a piece of bread on the side. Having a good time all in all though. Never did go in the water, but not sure we're going to yet. It's already probably 6 o'clock at night, so kick back here, enjoy the fire for a while and have our dinner, I guess.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, she says. Cindy's had a couple toddies. She's kind of getting hammered here.
Oh, no.
Well, I wouldn't say hammered now.
Just good and relaxed.
Cindy's good and relaxed this evening. She's had a good day here, enjoying herself. It's pretty friggin' cool because they've got live music over here at it's like a maintenance barn or whatever they have for the campground here, and buddy's set up and there's picnic tables, all a bunch of people over there. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Yeah, pretty neat way to finish off the weekend here.
He's good.
And anyway, the sun is slowly going down. We're gonna kick back, and we got the fire going on here again. Just enjoying that. I'm determined I don't buy wood and leave it at the campground, so we're gonna burn her all. We got 2 more pieces we got to burn here before the night's over. So we're gonna kick back, hanging out with Chicken Nugget here, and hopefully things don't get too rowdy. And probably talk to you guys in the morning. Finish off there when I'm having a coffee. Well. Well, it's morning. It is, it's morning. We actually slept pretty good here last night. Wasn't too bad at all. Woke up a couple times, but we survived it. It's Sunday morning, so we're going to get packed up, and I have my coffee. She's going to have her hot chocolate, and we're going to get packed up and get out of here. So, I hope you guys like this little adventure, something a little different, camping and all that. And we're going to do hopefully 1 or 2 more sessions before the year's over, but you never know, just depending on the weather. So, nice to have you guys along. Like and subscribe and all that if you like these videos. And nothing else, just live simply and remain grateful and happy camping. We'll talk to you soon.